Ashley asks, did or do you wake your infants up to help them pee or poo if they start signaling while napping during the day? I feel torn because the signal is so obvious, but it takes so long to get my baby back to sleep after. Okay, if they will signal and then go right back to sleep, don't potty them. Never make a happy baby happy is what somebody told me a long time ago, and it's true. If they're happily sleeping, let them sleep. Sleep is extremely important. You have a backup on them. It's okay. It's not going to happen forever that they go in it, but definitely I would let them sleep. If I haven't gotten a poop that day and I know that the signal is for a poop, I'm definitely going to get the baby up to go to the bathroom to poop. Because there's no way they're going to settle back to sleep with a poopy diaper, or mine wouldn't anyway. So I would use that to discern if it's a pee or poop. And Virginia says, hi, Andrea. Thanks for your time. I noticed that my daughter often pees while we breastfeed. Any suggestion on how to catch those? It seems to be impossible. Thanks. And then Laura answered, of course, we've got construction starting. Hang on one second. Hey, Jeremy. Good morning. Sorry, but I'm just finishing up my Q&A from yesterday. Would you mind if you could do something a little quieter? Oh, it was. Is the nail gun all right or no? Yeah, the nail gun's fine. So, I'm so sorry. I'm almost done. You can do the nail gun. Okay. I can't wait for construction to be done. He's finishing my house, so I don't want to interrupt him. He's gonna switch to the nail gun. Okay. So Laura, my coach, says, she's not my coach. I trained her. She's one of our coaches. If she's a newborn, you can try nursing over a bowl, top hat, potty, etc. If that's not an option, keep the potty nearby, and when she starts peeing, transfer her there, then back to feeding. By the way, Anna, let's go ahead and release some of those top hat potties on Shopify, tinyandies.com. Megan's back tomorrow, Anna, and to go ahead and ask her how many of each color we have, since people haven't been answering on the internationals. Just have her send like random colors to the internationals and the other ones from the biodegradable potty thing. But I want you to go ahead and, after she sent all of those out, ask her what's left over that had been airmailed to us, and let's go ahead and put those up for sale on Tiny Undies, and let's do whatever it takes to get that done. Okay. Sorry for that aside, but I want you to have access to the top hat potties. They're still on a boat. They're almost here. They're gonna be here, I think, by the end of the month. So my biggest advice would be to nurse over one of these. You have their little butt in it, and it like it needs to be washed with some soap. We've been doing a lot of nighttime EC, so that is why this one is not that clean. But basically, this is the top hat potty. You hold it between your legs, and you nurse the baby over it. And you have it a lot lower than it. This is an awkward position. Basically, she's peeing while you breastfeed because she's relaxed. Of course, it makes sense. So you can pee her naked over a pad, the Cushies pad that we just linked to. You can pee her over a top hat potty or nurse her over that. Just going onto a pad is fine. It sounds like she's probably a really new newborn, which is totally fine. And you can also try to potty her before you feed. Every time my last two kids have woken up, I would potty them right when they wake up instead of nursing first. And I found that it made them nurse more easily. And yes, there's a little bit of a fuss because they really want instant gratification, but it also taught them to be patient, which they're not really that patient, but a little bit. And when I ask them to be patient, I can tell the difference, you know? There's no perfect way for any of this. These are just suggestions, but I think that if you try to offer beforehand, it might be helpful, but also just peeing over some kind of receptacle or nursing over a receptacle will be helpful. And then the last thing is you could just stick a pre-fold, like a cloth diaper insert in between her legs during that time. So that when you know she's going, and the cool thing about peeing her over something or nursing her over something is that when she's going, you can go psst, so that you can do sound association and actively work on EC while that's happening. And other people who don't want to do that, just use a diaper backup during that time and let that one slide and get the next one, you know? Okay, I'm gonna have some more tea. have 5 left.